This episode of Brats in the Back Row contains heavy discussions of transphobia and mentions of rape and pedophilia. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. Resources on how to help trans people in your community are in the description. Thank you. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Dogs started barking. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Brats in the Back Row, the podcast where one of us forces the other brats to watch a movie of their liking. I'm Emily.
I'm Allie.
I'm Aelina.
And this week, I force the other brats to watch the 1983 film Sleepaway Camp. Woo! Not woo. We'll talk about it. But kinda. Whatever.
Woo. It's like woo.
Half woo. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah. Before we get started, I will ask how everyone is doing, but I also have a fun little question to ask.
He did a 180.
What?
Your energy is suddenly so down right now.
And now I'm sad. No, it'll get better. Well, this is like the intro. I have my little script here that I write.
Okay.
I'm focusing. How's it going, guys? Hey, everyone. How is everyone? I also have a little fun question to ask.
What's your fun question?
Did you ever, in the spirit of Sleepaway Camp, did you ever go to summer camp growing up? I don't think it's really a thing on the West Coast.
Okay, here's the thing. I never did, like, the sleepaway camps. Like, I didn't go to a place for, like, a month or something and sleep there.
And then you found your twin. And then you were like,
but
then you did nothing about it. And then you were like, maybe we're related.
Yeah.
I watched The Parent Trap for, like, the first time a couple weeks ago. And I was like...
Wait, seriously? For the first time?
I've never seen it. I never grew up with it.
The Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah, the Lindsay Lohan one.
Dude, that movie is
really good. There's magic there. There's a lot of magic in that film. I'm like, wow.
It's an incredible film.
It's really good.
It's beautiful.
It's really good. But it was crazy to me that they were just like, we look exactly the same. And it's a coincidence. And I was like,
and
what?
They don't care about it at all. So yeah.
Anyway.
That movie is a masterpiece.
It's so
the original
good.
Film that it was based on, like the 67
it's an older film. Oh,
yeah,
I want to watch
that one is scary. I don't like that one.
No, there's
terrifying.
What's so scary about it? Evil energy, or?
It's the evil energy. The twins just have like a really dark energy or whatever. I don't like it.
All right.
Yeah. They got the twins from The Shining, and they were still used to working with Stanley Kubrick, and so like their energy was just off.
Which is crazy, because The Shining came after that movie. The Parent Trap's like 67. Shining's like 69, 70.
Well, they were practicing.
They were getting ready. They were pre-scouted out. They were like, they knew. They were all, there's gonna be a book.
Like, those twins from the original Parent Trap, they're kind of creepy. What could we use them for?
Oh, Stanley Kubrick watched that Parent Trap and went, wait a minute. Give me their numbers.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, where was I? Oh, I never went. As a child, I wasn't a camper, but as a teenager in high school, I worked at. It wasn't like a summer camp. It was like, I'm pretty sure you guys don't have this, but we did like outdoor school in Oregon. Because
we let them free.
Yeah, because Oregon has a lot of like forests.
You have
our
the woods.
Biosphere,
yeah,
the
nature.
Like, we love nature and shit, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in 6th grade, like the schools in like not just the Portland area, but just like the surrounding area, like Mount Hood area or whatever, they would send their 6th graders off into the woods,
and they never came back
for a week. It was like an organized camp. right? It's not
No,
like
you're
they
up
just
for-
let them traipse around in the woods.
I they're gonna say crime. It was organized crime. There was a mob involved.
But they would send their 6th graders into the woods for a week to learn about like nature and like water and soil and whatever. I don't know. I did that as a 6th grader. I did not really latch on to anything. I'm not a nature girl.
Fair enough. All right.
But as a high schooler, I was a counselor for this. Like I ditched school for a week and I was like, let me go into the woods so I don't have to be in school.
So you
or
have to be in
whatever.
school. Real, understandable.
Well, I did outdoor school, and then I also did I think it was like the 3rd grade version, which is the Oregon Trail, because
Oh.
Which is when we send kids
Sent
out.
Oregon on
and
the
they
Oregon
died.
Trail. Yeah, so we would have 3rd
fuck?
graders for like a week or something, and they would learn about like the Oregon Trail and how people like made their food and how they died.
Yeah, I was like,
and stuff like that. Yeah.
in spirit of the Oregon Trail, you know what I was thinking about the other day? I was thinking about when we played Oregon Trail, like one time after a newspaper meeting in like the dark at night, and then Jonathan had to do all the shooting games because none of us could do it.
We had to let the man in the house.
Yeah.
The shooting
Well,
game.
but he became a woman. He became Ma.
He was the wife.
We like
He was
really
he was
got
the father.
into it, and we were like role playing. It's fun. I don't know.
It's good.
We didn't. California really doesn't have, unless you're like deeply Christian, summer camps. We have like day camps, but that's it.
Yeah, I also went to a lot of day camps. I do think that like the West Coast doesn't do
We don't do
sleepaway
that.
camp.
We don't have anywhere to send the
weird.
kids.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of that was if you're deeply Christian, people go to like, there's a retreat that I knew so many people went on called Hume. Hume, and it was through and they would like go up there, and it'd be like a week long, maybe like week and a half long summer camp kind of thing, where at the end you would be like reborn into Jesus or something. I don't know. It was crazy. Everyone like apparently that was like deeply Christian went on this camp.
Okay, interesting.
It was, I just remember, like, they would all take photos in their nice outfits out in this, like, plane. I never fucking went on this. But, like, they would be, and the people would be getting, like, baptized. There was a talent show. I don't know. I just was, like, getting information, because so many people I knew went on it. Like, and I was like, what is happening?
Well, I mean, okay, I didn't do any sleepaway camps again, Southern California child. Also, that's not something my parents, like, could afford. Oh, you know who might do sleepaway camp stuff in California? The Girl Scouts, but I wasn't a part of them either.
Yes, Girl Scouts would.
They do camping
I knew
stuff. Yeah.
they did an
That's like required.
Yeah. I knew of one trip, they probably went out into the woods or something, but I knew they had an overnight trip to the aquarium. Aquarium, and they slept, like, underneath, like,
Oh, that's
the thing,
That's
or
cool.
whatever, and I was
fun.
like, that's cute. That's, like, and then, you know, you're learning about the sea animals and whatnot, fish,
Yeah.
but I was like, that's cute, but they probably had to go out into the woods to be, like,
Probably.
doing things.
that's the whole
Yeah.
point of like a scout.
Right, exactly.
Well, not to go off topic from your question, but since you brought up the aquarium, did you know that the Aquarium of the Pacific does like night, like 21 plus events? Where
Yeah.
I want to do one of those. We should go.
We should go to that. You
yeah.
get to, like, frolic around.
Yeah, and it's like it's dark and all the fishes are there and it's fun and pretty.
It looks
But yeah,
cool. I've
and-
seen
and
it. Yeah.
drinks? Yeah,
Right
I
now.
would like to go. But yeah,
We should do it
right
now.
now.
Yeah.
No sleepaway camp for me. I guess the closest thing would be like in Catholicism, most of the churches in my area, when you do your confirmation, like right before you graduate, confirmation, you go on a retreat, but it's like a weekend thing. But it is like they're in the woods.
Retreat.
Oh, yeah. Most people in my area like they go out. They go on a bus. They go up into the mountains away from society, and then we talk about Jesus and our faith, and then we come back with the fire and spirit of the Lord.
We didn't get to go on a retreat. That's
Yeah.
stupid.
Sarah has I swear to God, Sarah has a story about that that's like traumatic for her. I remember.
Probably.
This is reminding me.
To be completely fair, Sarah did go to like an evil church.
Evil. Like, evil Catholic school. Like,
Yeah.
notably evil.
Allie, how old were you when you were confirmed?
I was 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
That's
14.
That's such a funny.
Oh, that's quite young.
That's such a
Yes.
funny.
Did you have to do a year or 2?
I only did 1 year.
Oh, okay. I had to do 2. My brothers did
Yeah.
1 because it was after COVID, and they were like, we gotta quicken the pace.
That was my aunt. She went into an accelerated program or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's such a funny like turn of phrase for that. Also, you're confirmed. They like look at you and go, Catholic? Maybe. We gotta
then you
check
go,
in the back.
I guess so. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't really. I'm confirmed. I went through the process. I don't remember my saint name, but I did it. But like I don't remember the point of getting confirmed or whatever. I'm sure it has like special meaning, whatever. I just didn't internalize it. I did confirmation because I thought I would continue being religious in like throughout the rest of my life. I
Did you
immediately
really?
stopped it.
Now that's interesting. It's an interesting development.
Yeah. So I did it because I was like, well, I might as well get it over with. That should have been my indication that I
Saying I want this over with. I'm not baptized. I'm not confirmed. I'm nothing. I got nothing going for me.
Oh, we know. Oh, we
And
know.
Emily's not gonna go to heaven with us.
Honey, I was never going anyway. Yeah, and I don't have any of that. I went to a Christian preschool. That was it.
Oh.
Okay.
That was
That's
it. I just remember reading the Bible for like story time and being like, this is crazy. Like even then, I was like, this is wild.
Yeah, they have some crazy
Bible,
stuff in there.
I think the Bible would be really good for story time.
For
honestly.
a 4-year-old, like 4-year-old. I also remember on the first day of preschool, I was in one of those like little push pedal cars that have like the little Tykes one that have the top, and I fell over immediately.
Yeah.
That's it. None of us went to
Yeah, okay.
sleepaway camp. None of us have gone to a summer camp. Like a real one, like a real month long.
Yeah. The day camps, they're
A month
fun.
is so
They don't
long.
But the day camp,
They don't
They don't
count.
count for anything.
it's not the same, right?
It's not the same.
Well, all right. Thank you. Fun little question.
You're
All
welcome.
right. Well, before we get into talking about the movie, I have some basic facts, and by some I mean so many, because we're gonna go through some things. Okay, so again, we watched the 1983 film Sleepaway Camp. This is my second time watching it. It got worse on the second time, but also it's a crazy movie. We'll get into it, but some facts about it. General plot. After a terrible boating accident, Angela Baker is sent to Camp Arawak, where a series of bizarre and violent accidents begin to claim the lives of fellow campers. It was written and directed by Robert Hiltzik. Sure.
Okay.
And it stars Felissa Rose, who plays Angela, the kind of main character, and spoiler, the killer. We will get into like the main some crazy twists at the end. Angela, she's exclusively in like a horror film darling. She was in the Terrifier 2. She's like her whole Letterboxd is just horror films. Jonathan Tiersten, who plays Ricky, her cousin. He doesn't really act anymore. This is kind of his most notable role, because in between acting and so on, he took to music, fronting a number of bands, mostly based out of the Fort Collins, Colorado area. So shout out Fort Collins. Tiersten is currently the lead singer of his own band, 10 Tears. Tiersten's 2011 EP, We'll See, released by Edward Records, is his most critically acclaimed album to date, finishing third in Magnet Magazine's most anticipated albums list. And also, it called the album Surprising and Simply Amazing, rating it 4 out of 4 stars. Which I think is crazy. You played...
Yeah. So now we have to go listen to this album.
I have not listened. I have not listened to it.
Live reaction.
I will have to cut it all out because it will all be copyright. Judy was played by Karen Fields, and she's really only known for this franchise. She doesn't literally have anything else, at least movie-wise. And also show-wise, it did not say. Mike Kellen, who plays Mel, who's kind of the crotchety, weird, camp director head. This was his last on-screen appearance ever, because he died of lung cancer at the age of 61. He was sick during filming, but he did his best to conceal it, and he died of lung cancer in 1983, 3 months before the film's release.
Okay.
Oh.
So
this makes sense.
This is tracking. This was filmed in upstate New York in the fall of 1982. Fun fact, because this movie has to take place in the summer, and obviously the trees it's upstate New York, the trees are turning like colors. They would spray paint the leaves green in order to make it summer. So global warming is Sleepaway Camp's fault.
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Das movies. This did pretty good, actually extremely well in the box office, but critics hated it, many of whom deemed it exploitative and derivative of such films as, like, Friday the 13th. But now, it has a huge cult following. It plays everywhere. It is notoriously for its twist ending, which we will talk about very soon, and the twist ending has been named one of the most shocking and unforgettable in cinematic history, and it's kind of making fun of, like, the campiness of this movie, and it's, like, so over the top, so weird, and just bad as well. It has gotten so popular, it has 4 sequels.
Okay, too many.
Too many. The first sequel, I'm gonna read you the blurbs of each of these sequels. So, the first sequel was Sleepaway Camp 2, Unhappy Camp... Oh my god, I don't know why I have, like, an accent today. I just have allergies, so everything's coming out like this. Sleepaway Camp 2, Unhappy Campers, came out in 1988, so only 5 years after the first one. And it's about Angela Baker escapes from a mental hospital and surfaces at a summer camp as a counselor who lectures her teenage charges on a proper moral behavior. Those teens who break her strict rules, from the camp chatterbox or a sex-obsessed girl to the boys who are peeping toms, are murdered by the imposter in various gruesome ways. As more campers go missing, intrepid counselor Molly begins to piece together the truth. Bad.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, all of these movies have horrible ratings. Just some of the worst, as one expects. Sleepaway Camp 3 is called Teenage Wasteland. Came out in 1989, 1 year after the second one.
Okay, nice.
We're immediately getting another one. It's about psychotic Angela is itching to do what she does best, slaughter dozens of teenage campers. As luck would have it, the previous site of her murders has been renamed and converted into an experimental summer camp meant to bring together privileged and lower class teens. Solid
Oh, no.
coming together.
This does not sound good at all.
Oh,
This is not gonna end well.
We all come together. On the kumbaya, literally. On the day the youths are boarding the buses to camp, Angela runs over a potential camper with a garbage truck and assumes her identity.
Nice.
Once
okay.
she has
How
infiltrated
did she get access to a garbage
could
truck?
not tell you. You go watch Sleepaway Camp 3 Teenage Wasteland, come back to me.
No.
And then she infiltrates the camp, starts killing. There was supposed to be a fourth film called Sleepaway Camp 4: The Survivor to be released in 1992. But production stopped after the company went bankrupt upon shooting less than 40 minutes.
Okay. Nice.
And
nice.
Wow. Okay.
It now has a DVD release of the footage and of a cobbled together cut of everything.
Okay.
Basically the summary of it is Allison Kramer, who I have no fucking clue who Allison Kramer is. Random.
Alright, new person. Let's
Suffers reoccurring nightmares and selective amnesia, returning to camp to discover the truths as the secrets of the infamous killer Angela Baker are revealed. Yeah, and it shut down. Production shut down.
Go. Nice.
40 minutes in.
The archival footage came out in 2012, and so we go many years without a new Sleepaway Camp. All of us are reeling, honestly.
Lacking.
I'm waiting with bated breath.
What can I do? Like, how do I live? And then
Who do I call?
2008 happens. What happens in 2008? The financial
Stock
crash.
market crash.
Financial crash. I think Obama is
gets
president.
elected.
I think Obama.
Obama becomes president.
That's it. That's all that happened in 2008.
What happened?
We get another Sleepaway Camp. It is called Return to Sleepaway Camp. Thank God. It's summer camp as usual at Camp Manabi, where the kids torment each other for fun while the underpaid camp staff provides as little supervision as possible. Greedy camp owner Frank and junior partner Ronnie do their best to keep everyone in line, but something sinister is about to put a slash in the roster. When campers and staff mysteriously begin disappearing and turning into gruesome corpses, paranoid Ronnie can't shake the memory of a series of grisly murders that took place at the Camp Arawak. As the paranoia worsens, Ronnie's list of possible killers starts growing, just like the body count. Only one thing is for certain. Something is carving a bloody new trail at Sleepaway Camp where kids can be so mean, and surviving this summer is going to be a real killer. This Return to Sleepaway Camp, the 2008 movie, is a direct sequel to the first Sleepaway Camp. Not any of the others. We're doing a Fast and the Furious right now.
Oh yeah. I love it when franchises do this. It's the funniest shit ever.
It's like, why?
It's so funny.
The stuff was so bad, they were like, forget that for a minute.
We can't
Let's start over.
forget that.
There was two of them, don't remember. So this is a direct sequel to the first one. And then technically there's 4.5 films in the Sleepaway canon, because there's the fan-made film Judy, about Judy, the bully, starring Karen Fields. The actress that played Judy originally starred in this fan-made film, and it's Karen Fields reprises a role as an unhappy camper. Judy, in this short film, follow up to Sleepaway Camp and Return to Sleepaway Camp. And Judy is to inflict some bloody revenge on 2 abusive parents.
Isn't she dead?
She's dead. So
She died.
But
she
she
died
comes
in a way that doesn't
back.
make sense. But she died.
She comes back. in a fan-made sequel. It's so crazy to me that the fan-made
That's so
film
beautiful.
stars her. Like, they got her.
That's crazy.
Well, she wasn't doing
where did
anything
they find
else.
her?
Yeah, what else
Why
is
did
she?
Yeah,
she
that
say
too.
yes?
I don't know. There was no evidence on why any of it.
Okay. That's so interesting.
It's so crazy. It's like, what? So that was all my basic facts about the movie. I have a list of things I want to talk about, but what did you guys think of the movie? We will get to the twist as well. I have a whole thing on it.
This movie was weird.
It's a weird movie.
It's a weird
It's
movie.
a
I will
strange.
say, I wasn't
not
expecting
great.
too much from the movie.
No.
Because I was like, this is like a C-rated horror film from the 80s. It's not going to be great, but I'll be entertained.
Yeah, you'll have a
Otherwise.
time. Exactly.
I'll have a good time. I thought that the 1980s style bullying was really lazy.
We could do better.
It's like, we can do better. This is really bad bullying. That's kind of the only thing I have to say about this movie. That doesn't talk about like the plot twist at the end. Otherwise, it was a pretty inoffensive movie to me, I'll say. Yeah.
All right. Allie?
Yeah, nothing too crazy. It was fine. I'm not a big fan of horror movies, mostly because I'm a massive scaredy cat. But this one, that was like,
This is tame. This is a very tame movie.
This is tame.
Not scary.
Those shorts. I think we have to talk about those. Hey, those shorts are crazy.
Short shorts,
They're so
crop
short.
tops.
Drop
Men,
Yeah.
go back.
Go back.
Please.
Let's go back to that.
Men
All
go
of you
back-
are
let's
like,
go
we need to
back.
get back to our
Actually,
roots. Well, we do. And you need to get back to
We do.
that.
We need to go back to this. This is good.
I hate Julie. All the
Judy?
kids need to go. Judy was the bully.
Okay.
Judy, yes. Why is she just so mean?
She was
So
just so mean
awful.
for no reason.
She's so mean
She's
for no
so
reason.
mean
You
for
never
no
trust a
reason.
girl with a side pony. That intense of a
Yeah.
side pony.
Crazy side pony.
What else? Oh, there's a scene where the boys play a practical joke on a character named Mozart, where they put shaving cream in his hand, and
Yeah.
they tickle his nose, so he puts the shaving cream on his face,
Yeah, classic
and then he
prank.
pulls a knife. Okay,
That's-
what?
I have that reaction. I had that reaction the first time I watched it. I was like, whoa, whoa there.
Whoa,
He gets his,
whoa,
and
whoa.
it's not like a little pocket knife. It's like a full thing. And
Hey,
it's like,
that's crazy. A lot of these kids are troubled, and I suggest
They're-
years and years of
there's
therapy.
a lot of like anger here. A lot of
They're so
aggression.
angry. It's summer camp, and I think they're angry because they're at this summer camp and it's lame. But they look so excited to be there at the beginning. I'm like, no one's
Yeah.
ever been this excited to be at summer camp. They're like running into the camp with their bags.
I know, they're like freaking out.
Yeah.
Everyone's cussing each other out. Everyone is angry. The
Google
shaving cream
words.
prank is like not. It's funny. It's now I gotta clean up. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That's it. I'm
He
not gonna
pulls a
pull a
knife.
knife on you.
Huge.
It's so crazy. I was like,
Everyone's freaking unhinged. So that was I was watching this movie and I was like, everyone's so mean and angry for what?
there's a lot of rage, a simmering rage in this movie.
Like, no wonder.
It's
No wonder you all die.
It is. That's true. Well, what I want to talk about is specifically, we keep mentioning this twist at the end, and I'm gonna put it in quotes, because it's crazy. You find the whole movie is in typical slasher fashion. My God, slasher fashion. That's hard for me to say. You're trying to find out who this killer is. I think the knife is like an allude to being like, oh, is it Mozart who's the killer? It's very clearly not. This movie's poorly written.
Yeah.
But
The killer is very obvious.
It's very
like,
obvious who the
Yeah.
killer is.
immediately.
It's like one of two people who are the killer.
Yeah.
So you find out at the end of the movie that Angela is the killer. Makes sense. She is horrifically bullied.
Awful.
Incredibly traumatized as
Individual.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The twist, and like, yeah, okay, that's a twist, I guess.
She's the killer.
She's the killer,
whatever.
fine. The real twist, I guess, comes in the fact that Angela is trans. Which is so... I did not know that the first time I watched it. Neither
Yeah.
did they. I didn't say anything about it. I just I was like, we need to see this movie. I need you all to watch this because I need you to go through what I went through when watching
Yeah.
this. We go up to Angela. She's killing her boyfriend, boy toy, whatever. The blonde-haired kid. I can't remember his name.
Paul.
Paul.
His name is
Thank
Paul.
you. Thank you.
Paul.
I'm terrible with names. And she kills him because he's kind of being a dick to her.
Yeah.
Not even.
She fully decapitates him, by the way.
Fully decapitated, like
Yeah.
like gruesome, like head comes off. And she's stark naked because they were gonna go like skinny dipping or having sex. I don't know. It was something.
They were gonna do something.
They were
and
gonna do
had to be
something
naked
where
for
they had to be
this.
naked, and these kids, like camp counselors, come down to be like, Angela, are you okay? Because there's been more murders, and Angela turns around and is stark nude with a dick, and has the craziest face and sounds coming out of her.
She's growling. She's got like monster prosthetics on her face.
She's
I
got this
don't-
like her jaw
Sharp
looks
teeth.
unhinged, like
It's unhinged. Yeah.
it's
I
crazy.
I don't know what they were trying to say with her monster prosthetic look,
I don't either.
but it was interesting.
So, and that's what I'm not about the monster prosthetic. I have no fucking clue what that is about.
I don't know.
But it's about the trans narrative that is in this story.
Okay.
Because it's
Well, for context for our listeners, just to spoil the movie, we find out that Angela's trans because at the beginning of the movie, she's with her father and her twin brother, I guess.
and
Whatever,
the
they're on a
father's
lake.
who we find
her
out later,
father's gay, by the
lover. Okay.
Yeah,
Which is
and her
never
father's gay
brought up
lover.
again. Like,
Yeah. So her father's gay lover. Her father and her brother, because there's like a twin boy and a twin girl, right? You know, as all twins should be. None of this Lindsay Lohan shit.
no,
Um,
The Shining.
her father and her brother are murdered by a ski jet.
A boat, like a boat.
By a
Boating
that
accident.
just kind
Yeah,
of
because they're on
runs
a little
over them.
sailboat.
And it's also
Um,
like, well, let's also, before we get in, the boat, like, it doesn't, like, it's not going fast, really. Like, the way
not going
we're
fast.
looking at it, it's just kind of like,
Also, like,
Yeah.
swim,
Like they
see
definitely could have
the boat
torn, like turned.
people.
or swim out of the
Yeah,
way.
the boat
Like, it's
people
like,
see- yeah, the boat people see that they're about to run into people while they're still way far away. Boats turn pretty quickly, I think.
they do.
Speedboats turn pretty quickly.
And also, like, also at the end, what the girl that was on the water skis who alerts to the boat people, hey, you're gonna run into somebody, has this insane, like, minute shot where she's screaming to be like, somebody help them, somebody help them. Girl, they are
Way
dead.
too long. Girl, they're dead.
It's too long.
Well, she's in
It's
shock.
weird. It's like,
It's really
Yeah.
weird.
she's in shock. I mean,
weird.
obviously, she's gone through something traumatic, but like,
Just killed
it's a
somebody.
weird shot. Like,
It is.
Yeah.
anyway,
So anyways, her brother and her father murdered in
Dead.
front of her eyes,
Uh-huh.
in front of the dad's boyfriend's eyes. They're dead, or whatever. So we kind of go the entire movie assuming, okay, the girl twin lived.
they
That makes
don't.
sense. There's
They
a boy
just
and
show.
there's a girl.
They just show a life raft, like a life preserver,
Yeah, they
bloodied.
show, like-
Beat up.
Yeah, they show a
Shoot up.
child's life vest just floating in the water to tell us that someone died.
to show that someone has died.
Exactly. then at the end of the movie, it's revealed that in fact the girl twin was slain by the jet ski boat or whatever.
Yes.
And that when Angela was taken in by her like aunt and her family or whatever, her aunt who is fully like on Valium or something.
Oh, we'll get into the acting.
Out of her mind.
She's insane. I want to talk about that also, because like the mom's acting. When I was watching it the first time, I was sitting there and I was just like, there's some weird choices being made.
Something happened here.
She's on Valium, obviously, but she's doing some like nobody else, because Ricky is acting like normal. Like he's like, "Hey mom, what's up?" And she's all, "Hello, my son. How are you today?"
Like even in the context of the film, she's being weird.
Weird.
Everyone is like, "Why are you being weird?"
It's so, like, the choices, she goes off on, like, tangents as well. She's like, I have to think about that. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm glad I'm not alone, because it's a weird acting, like, thing.
It's so weird. And listen, like, none of the adults in this movie are great.
No, all of them are bad. We'll get into it.
The worst. Actually, no, she's not the worst. The pedophile's the worst.
Well, yes.
But
the multiple.
Oh yeah, the multiple pedophiles are the worst. She's like second or whatever. Anyways, aunt is like, I want a daughter. You're gonna be a daughter now. You're gonna be a girl now.
Because we already have a son.
Forcibly
because we already have a son.
Trans.
Yeah.
I will forcibly trans this child.
It's a weird narrative. It's not good in modern terms. It wasn't good back then either. But even in modern terms, it's really bad. So I do want to talk about it, because and then the movie just ends. By the way, the camp counselor goes, "She's a boy," and then the movie ends. Like that's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
And we're just going, "Oh, that's why she's the murderer," and it's like, not really. So. Many movies always play kind of with this like trans panic narrative. We see it a lot of times in the 80s, 90s. I remember watching Ace Ventura growing up and have that whole ending of. Have you guys seen Ace Ventura?
Yeah.
Do you remember the end? The ending of it is where we learn that the like. I don't know if it's like I can't remember if it's the kidnapper of the is trans. And it's like, they're literally like vomiting. And it's just like, oh my god, I don't want you to be trans. Like that panicking narrative almost. So, which is inherently problematic. The idea that a twist that someone is trans is also inherently problematic. Being it's not good. And then adding, the element of like murder on top of it.
Yeah.
It's not great. And then we were just talking about the idea that her mom forced her to be trans, which is a narrative people can run with to be like, oh, this is happening in our societies. People are forcing each other to be trans. It's all bad. If you want some other good, like, not like good, but like conversation about it, Disclosure is a really good documentary about transness in media, and like old media and modern media. I like that documentary. Anyway. We're also in a time where, this is 1982 or 83, this is the height of the AIDS epidemic. Queer and trans people are being systematically killed, and this is, like, progressing the narrative that they should, almost.
Yeah.
It's not good. But the thing is, this movie has a huge cult following, especially with gay people. I know so many queers that like this movie. And it's like,
I was looking at Letterboxd, and I was looking through all of the reviews, and they were like, "This is the twist ending is insane. This movie is not homophobic." And I was like, "Okay, we can debate on that if we want to, if it's homophobic or not." But I was like,
it's a reclamation thing. People are trying to reclaim this transphobia to be like, no, it's not. This movie is not. It's not. The movie is not, like, inherently transphobic, which is a bare minimum, by the way. Nope. putting that out there. Oh, it's the bare minimum. They're not like calling her slurs. They don't even know she's trans.
No.
They just think she's going through like. Judy like bullies her before the twist because you all just. We think and they think it's just like prepubescent, being assholes, assholery.
Yeah.
It's nothing of like I'm making fun
They're
of you
not
because you're
targeting
trans.
anything specific about her. They're just targeting the fact that she's a little quiet.
A little
I think
quiet.
that's it.
And then Angela is also like we don't see her being like disgusted with the idea of being a girl, like not like explicitly, I guess. She's just quiet. She's just traumatized. Like she's just her. And then I mean, in all the sequels and everything I've read about the sequels, they're all explicit that she's a trans woman in these films, which is like, so it's like. We also, in the movies, care deeply about Angela. All of us were, like, rooting for Angela. Because she just gets bullied so relentlessly in this movie.
Like, I would have had enough, too.
She would have had
Me too.
when she murders the guy that literally tries to fucking rape her in the, like, kitchen.
In the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She murders him, scalds him, whatever. We root for that. We're like, hell yeah. We root for Judy gets killed, thank God. I don't know why those children out in the woods get killed. I think she was just on a rampage.
I was like, now you're doing,
Because
now you're
they
doing too
threw
much.
sand at her after she got thrown into the water.
Oh,
And I guess
is
she
that
was,
what
like,
it was?
specifically triggered by that.
I think she was going on a rampage at the end. There was
She
a
was
lot
going
going on. But so
I don't think the children should have been murdered. but
no, but be nice. So
You know who should have been killed? Is the one camp counselor who's like trying to get her to do some sort of activity and is like, oh, do you want to, maybe we should try like sailboating. Hey, that's crazy. You didn't read her history
oh
before
my
this.
God. I didn't
Okay,
even think
that was-
about.
Not to like cut it or anything, but did they actually know what was wrong with her? Like, did they actually?
I know
Probably
only
not.
specific
That's
people,
crazy.
like people in charge, knew. Because I think the family were like, at least Ricky was like, "Hey, my cousin's gone through some shit."
Well, okay, I know for a fact that Ricky knows. Obviously, I don't think that any of the staff actually knew what happened to Angela. Like, I don't think they know about the boating accident. They just know that something happened to her when she was a kid, and she's like really troubled by it.
They probably don't know
Because here's the
specifics.
thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If the counselors knew, like, the specifics, that shit would have spread like wildfire. Everyone would
100
have known.
And
fact
they
that
would have
no
lit
one
off.
knew-
Honestly, they would have been like, Jesus. Like, she
Yeah.
has gone through some shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you need to
That's
spread
true. I did-
gossip, everyone. It can
That's why
save
you
a
need to
life.
spread gossip.
Yeah, I did
Save
catch
lives.
that line though, and I was like, hey, that's a crazy thing to say to her, suggesting sailboating.
He was
Do
just
you know who she is?
he was just trying to be nice, and he's all, oh, about that.
Yikes.
Sorry. Anyway, end of closing statements. Gay people and trans people, they're not. She shouldn't be portrayed as perfect monoliths, but also I'm making a gross generalization. There's no easy way to talk about this. There's some good elements, there's some bad elements. I think I don't know 100%, but I'm like probably sure this was not, pro trans people.
It doesn't read that way.
It doesn't read that way.
I think we can firmly say that this film wasn't made with positive intentions.
Positive trans rep.
Positive trans rep. Like, there were no trans rights being had here, let's be clear. But I understand why queer people would be like, yeah, slay queen.
Literally,
because,
slay
like,
queen.
Slay queen. Because, like, one, she's like, she lives after the
Right.
If the bad
Presumably.
sequels are to be believed, she lives at the end of this movie, and like she continues like doing her thing or whatever. So that's cool. But also, just like, gay people love horror figures.
Yes.
Like, they love their monsters. They love their murderers. I think it's a little weird, the fixation that queer people have on murderers.
I think not even just queer people. I think just everyone.
In general.
We gotta get away from true crime, you guys. It's not
You
good
have
for
to
the
get away
brain.
from
Yeah, I think it could be very fun to watch this movie with a bunch of queer people because it's that reclamation thing of like, oh, I know this is bad, but I'm gonna make fun of it, and it's like there's a power element involved, but I don't think that was never obviously the intention. I mean, I don't know, maybe you know, trans rights, but like, but I'm like 99% sure like. That was never the intention to be like a pro-trans narrative on this. Anyway, trans people are being deeply harmed in this country, and it gets worse every day. But I'll put resources down below to help. Thank you.
Call your representatives. Everybody call your representatives.
Yay. Support your local communities. Anyway, that's all I had about the twist. Other things to talk about. I mean, we talked about the insane acting choices of this movie. Which is, I literally said the girl screaming in the boat while people are murdered and the mom.
Yeah.
Everyone
I think other than those two,
everyone's like pretty fine.
Everyone else,
except for the part where they're just so angry and
everyone is
violent.
pissed off in this movie.
Everyone's pissed off.
This does have one of my favorite lines in a movie, though, which is "Eat shit and live, Bill." I do love that. I think it's very funny. Oh. That's a funny thing to say when someone says "eat shit and die."
Yeah.
It makes me, because I do like the way he like says it. He says it with so much like disdain and like he's tired. He's all, he shouldn't live, Bill. Like he's over it. That makes me laugh. I'm like, okay. Other than this writing also has like poor writing. This movie has poor writing choices. We were talking about it, but there's like gay dads in this movie.
Oh,
and it never gets brought up again.
2 times. And it's 1 time's the explicit time. So, like...
Yeah.
Is that... So, and she has, like, a flashback-ish?
Yeah, it's, like, implied that she has, like, weird trauma / hang-ups about gay people because of that, or whatever.
She's all... If I wasn't on that boat because of my damn queer father, then I wouldn't be here!
Like, she's homophobic now because she saw her dad be happy.
That's so funny. I didn't even think about the fact that she's possible. I was just like, what?
Well, like, what else would that scene mean?
I don't know.
Twins are just watching their father and his gay lover in bed together.
I don't know. It's weird. I was just like, I was so hung up being like, why is he's gay? Like, you're right. He's probably... She's homophobic. She's all, my fucking father was a gay man. It's so crazy. I was, and it's like weirdly artistic, the scene as well. Like they're like spinning in a bed.
It's so crazy. I was also a little scared because immediately after the scene of the father and the gay lover, there's a scene of the twin children just on the bed.
Oh,
it's like facing each other.
You're like, oh god, it's something.
And I was like,
bad.
oh god, are we gonna get incest? Because I don't want that.
I don't want it either.
I don't want it. Second of all, they're 5, so I don't want this.
Yeah, I think because the boy was pointing towards the girl, he's like, I'm you.
Yeah.
Well, because now we know that was Angela.
It's so weird. And then you also get the spinning with the mom. She's like, I want a little girl. Yeah. And the mom also dresses like in a weird way. I don't know. This mom is crazy. Anyway, other things, again, there's also so many fucking freaks and weirdos at this summer camp. I'm glad it got shut down. All the kitchen staff is freaks. All the head camp counselor, freak, because he's trying to date, like, the 17-year-old, like, camp counselor. Yeah. It's all bad. anything else you want to talk about before I get into my... I only have a couple fun facts, but...
No, I've got nothing. The
Okay.
only other hang up I have is that the weird, creepy head of the camp guy schedules a 9:30 dinner.
Oh, yeah!
The
Who's
fuck?
going to dinner at 9:30? Guys, go to
That's
bed.
fucking bedtime, bro.
It's bedtime. This is why
Fucking
we're
bedtime.
losers. This is why we don't go to things. We're like, 9:30?
9:30.
God! I'm so
Listen.
sleepy by then.
The other, I guess, like weird scheduling thing is they take out the little boys into the woods in the middle of the night, and it's like, why is this not like a daytime thing? Like, let's go out into the woods, we'll build a fire, we'll hang out in the river or whatever, and then at night we'll set up our tent or whatever. Why are we going
Why
out
are
there
we
at
doing
night? You
that?
can't see
So,
anything.
and then no wonder that kid is scared. He's all, what the hell's happening?
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Also,
weird
he's
things
like,
going
I'm-
down.
Old.
Why is there such a big age range in this
In
camp?
this summer camp.
Like, we're going from like 5-year-olds to 18-year-olds. That's too many ages.
And how do you, like,
How do you
for, like,
schedule
with
anything
activities and, like,
Yeah.
anything?
Well, if you're
with
like
the
in charge,
5-year-olds,
if you're
you
a
have to
good
schedule
camp
nap
counselor,
time in.
you gotta schedule nap time. And if you're a good camp counselor, first of all, we gotta keep these age groups a little bit separate.
Yeah!
They're mingling a little too much. And then the other thing, if you're coming up with curriculum that is fun and like appropriate for different age ranges, why are we all playing baseball with the older kids?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they get, like, free time because he's like, it's hard to get a baseball game going. Too many women. That's what he says. There's a lot of freaks at
It's
this.
it's not a good summer camp.
No, I wouldn't want to go here.
Negative Yelp
Would you guys
review.
ever send your kid to a sleepaway camp?
No,
No.
Okay.
I can't. The only one's the Christian
Well-
ones.
Okay. Let's just imagine
You could
that
send
we
them on
live
the
in a
East
place
Coast.
where sleepaway camps
That's
are.
so much, like, money. I have to fly my
And
kid
also, like,
across the United States.
I don't believe in this.
Oh, but they did that in the
it's my
Parent
kid. It's
Trap.
staying home with me. It's the Parent Trap. Yeah,
The Parent
it's my
Trap.
kid staying home with me. These places are not safe for the most part. Have you seen this movie? These places aren't safe.
That's how you're like, I can't send you. I saw Sleepaway Camp.
I
there's-
saw Sleepaway. I'm
They're either gonna
gonna
get
show them
murdered.
that movie.
Yeah, you're either gonna get murdered or you're gonna find your secret identical twin.
Those are the only things that can
Only
happen
two
at summer
options.
The only
camps.
two options.
What are the other summer camp movies? Hold on. Oh god. Oh
I
god.
think that's it.
That's it. Summer
that's it.
camp
I don't know any
movies.
others.
I can't.
Adam's
say.
Family. Was
What?
it Adam Family Values?
Oh, the Addams Family
Addams Family
Values.
Values.
They do. And
Okay.
Wet
and
Hot
that doesn't go
American.
well either.
Wet Hot American Summer. Moonrise Kingdom. No, I wouldn't really call it that one, I guess.
That's,
Camp Fred, which is Fred 3.
okay.
Oh,
Whatever.
Fred 3.
sure.
Fred 3.
Where you meet Fred.
Oh my god,
Three
Theater Camp, which just came in.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
the Ben Platt one.
The Ben Platt one.
See, I would send my kids to a overnight theater camp. Because what are they gonna do?
At least there's,
What's
like, you
going
know
to
the
happen?
goal there.
Exactly.
Like, you know somebody is gonna be, they're at least, like, doing something productive. They're like,
Also, I know that no murder is happening.
oh no,
because
not,
all
no,
of
those
those
losers.
kids at that camp are losers.
Camp Rock?
Oh, yeah. Camp
Mhm.
Rock.
But that's a music camp.
Well,
different.
but you can go
It's a
there
special
if your
music thing.
mom is the cook, as we
true.
learn.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Fall in love with Joe Jonas.
Fall in love with Joe Jonas. Fear Street Part 2, also kind of like
Okay, yeah.
this.
Murder.
That's really it. Like the ones that are like, Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown. I've seen that. They like, go on this like white water rafting. They should die in that movie, and they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much like summer camp movies. Jesus Camp, the documentary that came out in 2006. They slash them. Have you guys know this movie, right?
Oh, I've heard this one.
It's about they go to like these like queer kids go to a conversion camp, and then but like somebody's like there's a murderer at the conversion camp. It's called They Slash Them.
That's kind of cool.
That's
Okay.
good.
And that's
Kind of
movie.
cool.
It's very cool.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of like murder at summer camp movies.
Oh, I just nobody. There are so many horror like sleepaway camp movies because no one's having a good time at sleepaway camp.
They don't have
wish they were dead.
scheduled activities to go to. And this is why we need a schedule. This is why Plan A. Type A people. Anyway, these are my fun facts. I only have 3. One of them is the person that Angela, Judy, and Meg, the actresses, were actually all quite close during the filming. Catherine Kami, who plays Meg, said the scene where they had to throw Angela into the water was hard for her to shoot for that reason, because they were friends. And they were like, oh.
Oh.
Apparently, also, the guy that played Mozart was actually bullied by everyone.
Oh no.
Oh.
So maybe
So
that was
nice
maybe
thing
that was a
wasn't written
reaction.
in.
Maybe that was like, I'm over this.
I've had enough.
I've had enough.
No.
It's a crazy. I gotta go back to. It's a crazy like reflex. He's all
Crazy.
and they're like, everyone's all, whoa,
Whoa.
hey man.
And
Chill
then he just
out.
kind of gets it taken away, and they're like, "You'll get it back at the end of the summer."
Yeah.
Are they
Kill him.
there for the whole summer? I'd kill myself.
I would assume so.
Oh my god.
That's why everyone's so upset.
That's
and
why there's
funny.
murderers happening.
Yeah. You gotta be in the middle of the woods for 3 months.
I'd kill people too.
Yeah.
So, and then the climactic scene was where we learn Angela is trans, was accomplished using a nude man wearing a mask cast of Angela's face.
Yeah. Okay.
The thin man they also say that, the thin man,
The thin man.
who stood in for Angela was a college student who needed to get drunk beforehand before he was able to do the scene. Unsure as to why.
Okay.
Though originally uncredited, it had been since revealed that the identity of Angela's double was named Archie Liberace. It's his only on-screen credit. I thought that name was crazy. Archie Liberace?
Not a real name.
Not a real name. He had to get drunk before doing that.
Yeah. Which is awesome. Okay.
Why? Archie Liberace is your last name?
Wow.
It's crazy. And then young Peter is played by, get ready for this name, Maximo Gianfranco Sorrentino,
Okay. Excellent.
who is the older brother of Mike the Situation Sorrentino from Jersey Shore.
Oh.
Okay.
Which I was like, what? Why? The Situation? We got crazy names going on here. Maximo, Archie Liberace.
And we gotta bring these back. No one has crazy names anymore.
No, everyone's named Emily. And
Yeah.
annoying. We need fun names. Liberace.
Barachi.
The Situation.
Do you think he was the? My name's the Situation. Do you think he is Liberace? Like that Liberace is the Liberace?
I don't know
Yeah.
who Liberace is.
You don't know who Liberace is? Do
No.
any of you know?
No.
Oh my god.
I've
Alright.
I was
I've
just
like
gonna go
heard.
along with it.
Learning
But I
time.
Well, I'm so curious.
So
I also think we've
Liberace
got to the point where I have to lie
was.
down.
It's okay. Allie's ill right now, by the way. Allie's a trooper.
I showed up.
Yeah. She's-
Liberace was a very well-known piano player, and singer,
Oh.
actor, entertainer, sort of person.
Oh yeah, I do know this guy.
And he's known for being very flamboyant, like very obviously a gay man. Like, listen, not to stereotype, but I am.
Stereotypes exist for a reason.
What? What did you say? I actually did not hear you. What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Just keep going, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Everything's falling apart. Everything's falling apart.
Like, yeah, he's a musician, and he just kind of he had a very notable style to him, and very notable, like, he was known mostly in, like, the 50s and 60s, and so being kind of like this, like, very flamboyant man made him very known, because people were like, oh, what the hell?
Weird.
Yeah. He had a TV show for a little bit,
Nice.
and then he died.
Fantastic. Oh, not fantastic.
He was on the Muppet Show, Allie.
Hey. Which also, I changed my my Discord profile picture from Cowboy Kermit to Christopher Reeves on the Muppet Show with Kermit because
That's
I'm
good.
going through a Superman
Superman.
moment. Yeah.
It's good. Well, Superman has just come out for us.
Yeah.
At the time of
It's so
filming
good.
last
We've all
weekend.
watched Superman
David
and
Cornsweet.
Captain
No, we have
if you're
not.
listening.
We all haven't. I have not.
David Cornsweet, if you're listening, I love you. You did such a good job.
Have you seen that his entire press tour for the Superman movie
Oh.
is just him talking
Oh,
about
I-
Star Wars?
Or
Oh
being
yeah,
woke.
I saw it.
I saw the woke.
I saw the He's so good on the Brittany Broski's Royal Court. Fantastic.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
just genuinely like a very charismatic, very genuine,
Very
man.
charismatic.
Very charismatic. I love him so much. I want to give him a hug.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is.
I'm also just ill.
Sorry, I'm reading something crazy. So apparently Liberace was like conservative, and then he
Oh.
was like got like the Daily Mirror, essentially like the Daily Mail, was like, shout out to this guy for being like the homo he is. And then he was like, when he said, what you said hurt me very much. I cried all the way to the bank. He sued the newspaper for libel, testing in London court that he was not homosexual and they had never taken part in homosexual activities. They used they against him. He was represented in court by Gilbert Bayfus, one of the great barristers at the period. Liberace won the suit partly on the basis of Connor's use. Connor was like the head, essentially, of this news publication, for using the derogatory expression "fruit flavored" towards him, which is a funny derogatory.
Crazy.
You're fruit flavored. Yeah, he like publicly was like, I'm not gay, and then someone was like, we literally had gay relations, dude. What the hell? Sorry, now I'm just learning. Anyway, that was all I had about Sleepaway Camp. Anyone else? Anyone else? Going once.
Oh,
No.
it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, that's all I got. Next week is someone. I don't know. We have changed the schedule like 9 times. I think it's May's turn.
My turn.
Again? God, we were just here.
Well, we've cut Sarah out of the rotation.
The podcast.
Sarah's no longer part of the podcast. No, I'm kidding, guys.
No, kidding. 'Cause apparently all of you only want to see Sarah. As I've been told. No.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Sarah is fighting demons constantly, so...
Constantly. She's the most busy of us all.
It is true,
truthfully.
it is true. She is the most busy.
True. So we've taken her out of the film rotation, but she's still here. She comes when she can.
She has things to say.
When she has things to say.
Yes.
when her demons aren't trying to kill her.
Like, catch a freaking break.
That's it. May's next week. Follow us on Instagram, Brats in the Back Row. TikTok, Brats Pod. Tumblr, Brats in the Back Row. Gmail, bratsinthebackrow@gmail.com. We do episodes pretty much every Thursday, but if you want to keep updated on our schedules, follow us. Love us. Like
and
subscribe. Turn on those notifications. You know you all know. That's it. Yeah, that's all I got.
That's it.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.